You're not ready. I don't give a dingus. Oh, I should probably take my other video away in the background here. There we are. From jazz sax game to another jazz sax game. We were trying to figure out what to do in the finding the corpse of Thelma.
Hello again. Hello.
Hello. The dudes. And if we ask him about if he knows anything about the Salachi mausoleum, he doesn't.
You wouldn't happen to know your way around the Salachi family mausoleum by any chance? Give me a break, Luton. I don't know everything.
Don't know everything, Luton. Under a Killing Moon? What kind of game is that? Fight. I recognize the name. I can't remember anything more than that. It supports the PlayStation mouse? Ooh, that's awesome. Takes Moifi. Is it takes Moifi game ploppy plop. Takes Moifi adventure. So, by the way, I also for tomorrow, I just got a note that I might have to cancel the stream. Or I'll push it to the evening. We might do an evening stream. Because, I am getting the window behind this computer replaced. It's fine, Sonneville. But thank you for the interesting fact. We're playing it like how much of a hassle it was, you know? This was the hassle back in that time. We're doing that. Hello. Play that song that I don't ask you to play. I'm not suspecting Captain Jenkins would know anything about the mausoleum. And we don't want to disrupt the pianist. The penis. The penis.
I could talk to...
We asked her the same thing, didn't we?
You came back.
You came
I'm not
back.
staying.
Yeah. We're not friends with each other.
You wouldn't happen to know your...
I'm sorry, Luton.
No, she doesn't know anything about that. We might just have to get ourselves a bit going here by consulting a guy. Because we kind of left it... We were dumb enough to leave this area on an open... We didn't figure out what to do next exactly with the Salachi Museum. So...
Hello again.
Hello yourself.
It's not going to be easier from this start. So we might just do that, right away.
You wouldn't happen to...
No, he wouldn't. We just need to find that little grave tombstone thingy. Bobby wouldn't know. The small dwarf is not there. We talked about Bodan and the troll about that situation. Going back to the mausoleum wouldn't matter. Going back to Octor and Parrot, we tried to ask them about that place. No, I'm a bit lost. Lost here. Let's see if we can get on the tracks again. It's always a bad idea to stop a game. This is advice if you're doing, if you're writing a paper as well. If you're doing some work, studying. Always a good idea to stop while you're in the middle of something that you know what to do forward. Because if you do that, You know how hard it is to pick up from where you left off. If you and let's say you ended a chapter, if you ended a paragraph, something like that, and you're like, you pick it up and like, how do I start? But if you start and you know what's right next, but you stop yourself, then immediately next time when you go into it, you're like, yes, here you go. So I don't tend to recommend doing the thing that I just did to myself, but it happened. Tell the Therma is in the Mausoleum, yes. Why? What? I think I did this already. It didn't work. So I tried to get Malachite, the troll, to say that the mausoleum stuff didn't work out. Apparently there's more to it. Malachite?
Hello again, Malachite. No, don't say it.
Don't say anything, Malachite. Oh, that's even faster. Look at this. Wow, that speed. It's insane. We're not going through these ones. Cases. Salachi Museum. Salachi.
Do you know anything about the Salachi Mausoleum? Hello? Hello? Maybe this is...
So he doesn't answer about that one. Oh, sorry.
It'd be really useful if you could tell me something about Therma that I could use to find her.
Therma. Find Therma.
Yes, I know that part. But I need some leads if I'm going to find her.
Find.
Malachite what? But he was tall and threatening.
But we know that she was...
I hate to be the bearer of
Yeah,
bad
we talked
news,
about this.
but I think Therma might be dead. Her house collapsed. She's been gone a while. Are you going to say something?
Need to see the body.
Body.
The body?
Find Therma. Need to see body.
Okay, the body. No problem. Sheesh.
But that's the problem. He doesn't follow and we don't know if he helps. But I think what it says here, interesting enough. Go to Roardown's workshop, speak to Mako, tell him that Therma is in the mausoleum. Tell him that Therma is in the mausoleum. Well, we're... How do we tell him that? We have learned that she's there. How do we tell him that, though? Because Salachi Mausoleum he doesn't respond to. Low is something we just talked about.
Do you... Malachite...
Yeah. No, that's not it. No.
Do you know...
Like, we learned about that.
Malachite...
We can't convince him that it's in the mausoleum, though, because his topic doesn't change. How?
Do you know...
Yeah, because he doesn't answer about the Salachi Museum. Let's see here. Let's go backwards here. I don't know. I'll lead you to... Wait, so if the count will ask you to see... The count will ask to see you. So leave. Mansion. Invitation from Carlotti. Find next to the... Wait, what? And are we missing something from before? Okay, so here it is. Like, go back to Sidopolis Yard and speak to Navi about Madame Lowe's and to about the location of the museum. Yes, we did. Go there, go down to tombs. You learned to need assistance. Exactly. Then we left. Ilsa, we talked to her about blah, blah, blah. Okay, is there something new? We have to just roam around a bit, I think. I think it says something's about to happen. But I guess just looking for Therma in the Salachi Mausoleum is not enough of a trigger to getting him to help us. So we're gonna follow some other pointer cues on the map for that to possibly work. So let's see here. We can go home. Possibly in my office. See if we have something happening here. Not necessarily. Okay. Is there any location that we haven't seen though? There shouldn't have been. This one is not a thing. Parrot, Sidopolis Yard, Mausoleum. Okay, well let's just continue reading then. I'm shooting blanks here. Go to Cafe Hound to find meet Ilsa. Yes, spoke to her about mysterious passions that are on Ilsa and 2 conquers were on the ship. And the label. And the label. Oh, there's a new location. Oh, we need to show her the label we found, I guess. Because we found the label. I guess that's still in our inventory. Okay. The label we found on the ship, right? This one.
Unfortunately.
So she can read it. Ah. There you go. So she can read the label. Is that it?
You came back.
I'm
Not staying. You weird person.
Can you read this?
Yes.
Yes.
It says Pier 5.
What language?
Agatean.
How do you know an obscure language like that?
Actually, 2 conquers is from the counterweight continent. I learned it from him.
I thought that people weren't allowed to leave the Agatean Empire.
Oh, things have freed up these days.
I'd be careful who you tell about 2 conquers, Ilsa.
It'll be a
Why?
bad fur day if you
People
don't.
can be funny about foreigners. And there's always been rumors about the Empire. They say they use powerful magic there. The last time one of them arrived here, the city got burned down.
2 conquers isn't going to burn the city down.
You know that. And I know that. But the average man on the street doesn't know that. They see the unknown as a threat.
Why?
What?
2 conquers is harmless. No one's that stupid.
Let me let you in on a little-known secret. You know how stupid the average person is?
I think so, yes.
Well, statistically, half of them are even dumber than that.
Twitch chat. Kitsu, welcome in. That happened in the first novel? Ooh, I never really read Discworld, I'm sorry. But it seems cool. Is that the colors of magic or whatever? The color of magic.
You suck.
Hey, shut up. Sure. Be nice.
Yes.
Be nice to me. I am but a small golem.
Hello again.
No, we're not going to talk to you, Captain Jenkins. I just misplaced myself. Color of magic. So, this, apparently we needed Pier 5 to continue the quest line of finding Madame Lodestone / Therma. So, she is the one who could read that label. Let's see if we can't learn some new music. Listen to some new music. 1, 2, 3, music. Dangerous music. Not cool. Watchman, hello.
I take it you're the watchman for this warehouse. Wow. You're sharp.
people never work that out. I mean, there are so many reasons that I might want to be out here on a pier in the middle of nowhere, but you went straight to the fact that I'm a watchman.
I did.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's a real talent you've got there. It usually takes me much longer to take a dislike for someone.
Hey, let's talk to.
Let me guess. Not only are you the watchman for this warehouse, but you are so bored that anyone who comes along is a target for abuse.
You're good. I'll give you that. Sharp as a pancake. What brings you here?
So dark.
Research. I'm on an investigation.
You with the watch?
No, I work alone.
So you're a criminal.
This is ankh-morpork. We're all guilty of something.
I'm not. Pure as the driven snow.
Oh, yeah? Well, you've just directly violated the patrician's laws about groundless metaphor.
What?
Well, can you prove to me that you're as pure as snow?
Ah, but that wasn't a metaphor. That was a simile.
Because, of course, the patrician is going to be swayed by a pedantic defense like that.
I guess you have a point.
Do you know anyone named Therma?
Sorry.
No.
Do you know a troll by the name of Malachite?
Yeah, this isn't Jack Orlando.
Sorry.
This isn't Jack Orlando, my friend.
What do you know about a woman named...
Sorry.
No, not Carlotta either. Maybe he knows Alkali.
He didn't recognize...
No, he didn't recognize it. He didn't recognize it.
You wouldn't happen to know your way around the Salachi family...
That's nothing.
Nothing to do with you. You're a bit uninteresting to me, aren't you? What do I talk about with this person then?
Do you know anything about the recent murders in
Nothing.
ankh-morpork?
That's...
He's just a watchman. It's fine. Sorry about disturbing you.
I couldn't carry the crates even if I wanted to.
Even if I wanted to.
I could...
This makes you hungry for more pork? Got him. Got him. Doors.
If it wasn't for the watchman, as it was, I needed another plan.
Another plan, you say? Do I have anything in my inventory that might constitute another plan? Newton. Inventory. Crowbar him. Label, show him the label.
Have you seen any labels like this before?
Oh, sure.
Where?
On crates.
I have this inescapable feeling that I could try and get some useful information out of you about this, but that it wouldn't be worth the time and effort I'd have to spend on the way.
I'd go with that feeling if I were you.
Alright. Good feeling. I can't remove it from my inventory unless I'm not looking at anything.
I couldn't tell.
Oh, we can walk behind here. Just gotta change my screen brightness. Need to see something. It's a bit dark. In case you haven't noticed. Music is not a lot in here.
Boy finds girl, boy loses girl, girl finds boy.
It's not spooky, Chad. I promise you. I mean, Where are we going? There we go. The River Ankh.
I'd already had to dive onto the ankh once.
You're not gonna do it again. Okay. Got it. I wasn't gonna do it again, but you can't do anything down here, Mr. Luton. We must do something at the Pier 5. We just unlocked it. Hey, Luton. Are you stuck? No, Luton. Luton? Luton? No? Get here. Come on, you can do it. You need to get over here. We need to lead him, chat. We need to lead him in there. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Yes! He did it. He found his way out. How do we get out? There it is. Good evening. Hello, Apleb. Or good morning, I should say. Okay. Watch, man. You make everything. You haven't
That's
looked
lucky.
at a clock yet. Sweet Yarlow mine, how you doing? We talked about the murders. He doesn't respond to that. We haven't talked about the Monday case at all, but
When I gave Monday... Well, not that, and...
That's the one.
okay. Monday
He tried to
stuff.
break into the warehouse the other night.
You're sure?
Or maybe I just like stringing you along for fun.
What happened?
I scared him off. I'd like to know where he is now, though. It doesn't look good to have people get away with breaking into a place like this. Bad for our reputation.
Oh, I'm sure. Because everyone respects you, and this would just put a total stop to all those dinner party invitations.
Oi, watch it.
Heard of the Milka?
Sure. Put it in my coffee,
It's a ship.
Yeah, I know. Just winding you up.
Well, I'm already about as tightly wound as I'm going to get. Unless you were planning to use me as an alarm clock, I'd start thinking about being cooperative.
Where's the fun in that?
The Milka?
Oh, yeah. All I can tell you is that they unloaded their cargo here.
What was their cargo?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that. That'd be violating Watchman cargo confidentiality.
There's no such thing.
Oh, all right. I just don't want to tell you then. Satisfied?
Ecstatic.
It's perfect. Okay, that's the things we can ask about, so... Let's go back to some place. It's quick to go back to my office, just back and forth, I guess. Just start to enter places. I hate this cigarette on the floor. It's a cigarette, right? It says desk there, but that's just the entire desk. Wait, is this a note? Note! Notes! The game keeps doing this.
The note had been pushed under my door by Carlotta.
Luton, I am anxious to see you again and to find out how the case is going. Come to the von Uberwald mansion on Moon Pond Lane. Carlotta von
That's the one I
Uberwald.
skimmed through in the guide thing.
So, Carlotta was a member of the von Uberwalds, one of the richest and most reclusive families in ankh-morpork. That explained why she could afford to offer to pay me so much. It didn't explain why she hadn't got around to paying me yet, but I could wait. At least until the rent was due.
Yes. Doobidabo, scatterbidoo. And location. Double whammy. Music sound. Saving game. Saving game. During save, data may be lost. As you hate to hear that, you know, when you're saving a game. The one thing you want to do is like actually saving the game. You don't see this as an off-the-screen thing, but saving the game, data may be lost while saving. Like, no, that's why I'm saving. Because I don't want my data to be lost.
I already had a bad feeling about the Mundy case. But learning that my employer was a von Uberwald didn't fill me with confidence. I didn't know the facts about the von Uberwalds, but the rumors were bad enough.
May I help you, sir?
You could let me in for a start.
Very good, sir.
And don't call me sir.
As you wish, sir. May I take your coat and hat, sir?
Thanks, but no. I feel naked without them.
That must make it difficult to clean them.
Was that a joke?
I never joke, sir. It's not my job. I may lie, dissemble, or deceive, but I never joke.
Look, I don't want you to take my coat, okay?
But of course, sir. Sir is welcome to drip all over the immaculate hardwood floor that I spent several hours polishing this morning, because Sir is a guest, and Sir is entitled to do whatever Sir wishes.
Yes. Thank you for understanding, Butler.
Nice house.
Sir's taste in architecture must be quite exquisite to so accurately summarize the many splendid cornices and archaic stained glass frescoes of this splendid Lorenzian building as nice.
Nice.
You have a gift for making people feel welcome, don't you?
One is blessed.
One is blessed. It is nice place. It is nice. Yeah, save menu when it crashes. Mighty Magic 9 was almost like that before I got a fix for it. You save, it looks like you save, but the fail self gets corrupted, so when you don't play again. Yes, so early PlayStation is definitely where that happened a lot. Not a lot, but it could happen. After a while of the memory card's usage, corruptions may happen. And that's... I don't know if that was totally random, but it tended to happen, yes. You always... If you're playing Final Fantasy... You always make another save. I remember we had the same issue happen in Final Fantasy 8 with my brother. Like, oh, this is corrupted. Gotta make another one. Good thing you didn't always have 2 saves. Always nice. What do we want to ask about the butler? Therma?
You wouldn't happen to know...
Sir has many questions,
Salachi.
but alas, I have few answers.
Do you know any...
There's no Therma. There's no Metalloid Stone. Not Malachite. Monday, Milka.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
Do you know...
Monday.
Regrettably,
Nope. Alright. And what about the mysterious murders, Mr. Butler?
Do you know any...
I don't know anything about any murders, sir.
Good. I don't want to talk to you anymore then.
I'll be back. I bet you can't wait.
Indeed, sir. My anticipation is almost tangible.
Go and polish that floor, will you?
Wait. We just leave again? No.
Hello again.
I take it, sirs...
So, oh yeah, I have the invitation from Carlotta.
I have an invitation from Carlotta.
Show him that.
Ah, Sarah's as quick to reach the point of Sarah's visit as a tortoise with a war wound is in crossing a very large desert. I will fetch Mistress Carlotta for Sir, provided Sarah would be so kind as to wait here and not to touch the valuable and irreplaceable furniture that adorns the room Sarah is currently dripping on. I'll see what I can do.
Talk shit about my drip. Why is his head glowing? I left again. Holy shit. I thought that was the entrance to the mansion.
I had to attend.
Sir,
No, show him the yoga. Okay, we gotta do it every time. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Now I gotta show him it again. Jesus. You know we have an invitation.
I am quite sure.
Okay. Why would he lead me inside to then ask if I can get inside the mansion? I see that I'm inside when I look around, actually, but, you know, it just seems a bit... Why wouldn't he... I don't know. Okay, chat, shut up. Carlotta!
I couldn't think of a good reason to steal the painting.
Don't steal it then. Book.
The book was about the lineage and heraldry of the nobility of the city of Ankh. I didn't understand much of it, but I noticed that there were handwritten corrections in it.
This is Ankh? What was Ankh? Ankh-morpork.
I confess, I was consumed with avarice, but I wasn't about to steal an entire staircase.
Not an entire one, but 2 of them you can take.
I confess.
I confess. I confess, I confess.
There was no way I would... I'll say this for the von Oberwalds. They had class. There weren't many homes in ankh-morpork with a window that could take your breath away. Well, maybe in Unseen University, but I'd heard that they had windows there that could literally take your breath away.
Carlotta.
The painting bore a striking resemblance to Carlotta.
The Duchess Charlotte von Uberwald, née Leopoldine. My predecessor, in a sense.
Oh. Dialogue cut in.
Oh? Are you a duchess?
No. But the resemblance is impressive, isn't it? My husband was struck by it from the moment I met him.
Where is your husband?
Dear Ulrich passed away during a civil uprising in Uberwald several years ago. Quite a terrible business, actually. Peasants, pitchforks, burning torches, the usual sort of thing.
Usual?
For Uberwald, certainly. Their ways may seem barbaric, but it's just the way things have always been done. If there wasn't a civil uprising every few years, I do believe the nobility would be most disappointed.
It's important to write.
Dying at the hands of a mob in a burning castle is practically traditional.
Tradition important to you, is it?
Ever the investigator, eh, Lieutenant? Even your employer isn't beyond suspicion.
My old boss used to say that everyone was guilty of something.
And what are you guilty of?
Treason.
Too many things, sweetie, but nothing you need to know about.
All rich.
So what's the story with you and Ulrich?
Do you believe in love at first sight, Lieutenant?
It saves a lot of time, certainly.
Ulrich fell for me the moment we met. I guess seeing that painting every day probably helped.
Don't sell yourself short. You have a few assets of your own. I'm sure it was an equitable transaction.
You think I married him for his money?
Did you?
Let me tell you something, Luton. I've been rich and I've been poor. Rich is better.
Did you love him?
Does it matter?
It matters to me.
Maybe I
Does
did.
it?
I guess it depends on what love is.
Love is a moment of weakness that allows someone to hurt you more than you ever thought possible. Men were given the strength to be brutes to women, and women were given love to wreak their revenge.
Who was she, Luton?
Who?
The one who left you with such a high opinion of women. She must have been quite a gal.
Celine Dion.
You wouldn't have anything to do with the recent murders.
Why, Mr. Luton, you must think the worst of me.
I think the worst of everyone. That's my job.
That's
Do
my
you
job.
think Mundy could have been murdered?
Anyone could be murdered, but speculation is cheap.
And you're not?
I'm not cheap. I'm a bargain.
He makes everything sound cool.
Tell me again about Mundy.
What's to tell? I've told you all you need to know.
Do you know anything about the Milka?
Let's try not to get too sidetracked, Luton.
No, I want to sidetrack. What about this thing? I need to know about this.
I need your help.
I'm not hard to get, Luton.
Aren't you?
All you have to do is ask.
I need your knowledge. I need to find
Oh.
a particular tomb in
She's
the
gonna help me.
Salachi Mausoleum, but I don't know enough about genealogy. You do.
The Selachi Mausoleum? That could be trouble.
Don't worry. I'm not going to mess with the tombs. I know better than to offend a family whose ties with the Assassin's Guild go back to its very foundation. I just want to see if someone's buried there.
Who's the stiff?
A troll named Therma.
A dead troll?
Yeah.
You don't get much stiffer than that, I suppose.
True.
Will you help me or not?
Of course, although I'm not really properly dressed for a mausoleum. You don't mind waiting while I get changed?
It's not like Therma's going anywhere.
This is the femme fatale. I don't
If
know
Sarah's
Philip
not too
Marlowe's
busy, the master of the house
philosophical
wishes a
musings.
word with you.
And if I am too busy?
The master of the house still wishes a word with you, and I shall be forced to beg.
That sounds like it could be fun.
Did I say beg, sir? I meant resort to violence.
Oh, I see.
In which case, lead the way.
Notes. And now we're dead. Cutscene. Lead the way. This is out of the mansion. Oh, he is actually outside of the mansion, yes.
Mr. Luton,
It's Igor.
as I understand it, my daughter-in-law has retained you to investigate a certain matter for her.
That's correct.
Then I take it you will be a frequent visitor to my house.
It seems likely.
Do you know who I am?
I know that they call you the Count.
Do you know why they call me the Count? Because I am a Count. Count Henning von Überwald. One of the Blintz von Überwalds, I ought to add, because frankly, Überwald had an uncountable number of counts. And I'm trapped in ankh-morpork at the moment because my current infirmity prohibits me from leaving this room.
That doesn't explain why you wanted to see me.
I wish to know what my daughter-in-law has you investigating.
That's between me and her.
No, Mr. Luton. I rather suspect it isn't. You see, Carlotta's hands are not on the von Überwald purse strings, but mine are.
So you're saying I won't get paid unless I tell you what I'm doing?
No, I'm implying that. Whether or not you actually get paid is a different issue.
What's it to you?
I get very bored. I'm interested as to what goes on around me.
All right. I'm tracking someone for her.
Someone who is missing?
That's right.
That's right.
A man named Mundy.
Oh, I see. Very well. If you keep me informed on the progress of the case periodically, I will ensure that you receive payment.
Okay.
You said you have to stay in the conservatory. Why?
I'm not a well man, Mr. Luton. It is hard to say how long I have for this world, or indeed if the next world will take me.
What's so special about the conservatory?
Ankh-morpork is too hot and humid for my tastes. I had the conservatory built especially. It's colder than the rest of the house. I keep it at the temperature I feel most comfortable with.
Why so cold?
You ask too many questions.
I'm an investigator. It's my job.
Well,
He's
be
an
thankful
inquisitor
that
now.
I find your impertinence charming, or else I might be forced to teach you a lesson.
Ooh.
In your condition?
You would be surprised at just what I can do in my condition, Mr. Luton.
Mr. Luton. Close my window. Sun disappeared and now it makes it all cold again. Because this season is like, is the sun here? Yes, then apply heat. If the sun goes away, then apply immediate cold to the area. Maybe not talked about himself, but Therma case. We can talk about him. Why not? Why not?
Do you know the Salaci Mausoleum at all?
I'm aware of it. The Selaci family and the von Uberwalds do occasionally mix in polite society.
By polite society, you mean high society.
Well, certainly out of your reach.
Is there any chance you could show me around it?
Mr. Luton, there is little chance that I will leave this room for you or anyone else, let alone travel halfway across town to give you a guided tour of a mausoleum. Also, I confess, it would bring back happy memories of when I was dating.
That thing.
You took your dates to a mausoleum?
Sometimes. Sometimes my dates lived in mausoleums.
You dated the dead?
No, the undead.
That's the same.
They can be terrible bores sometimes, but most vampires are terribly well-bred.
Well-bred. I love me some well-bred. Could Gams would make a bishop kick out of stained glass window. By high society, you mean Twitch chat.
Have you heard of a singer named Madame Lodestone?
These days, the only people I know are those who come to the mansion.
I mean, the chat does usually know more than I do, though. Like tier 3 subs. That's more like it. That's high society. That's a VIP high society, if you ask me.
Do you know anything about the recent murders?
There are always murders in Uberwald.
Sound less guilty.
I don't see why these should be any different.
I was talking about the murders here in ankh-morpork.
Mr. Luton, I couldn't be less interested in the petty crimes of this wretched city.
Wretched. It's okay, buddy. I'm just talking about words here.
What do you know about a dwarf named Al-Khali?
These days, the only people I know are those who come to the mansion.
Do you...
Ela?
These days...
Nope. But Carlotta, you know. Carlotta.
Tell me about Carlotta.
I find it impertinent that you should ask questions so boldly of me.
I like his slippers.
You'll live.
It is fortunate that I find your manner amusing.
I guess this must be my lucky day.
Very
Oh.
well. Carlotta
PlayStation
became a
disc works.
member of the family by marrying my son Ulrich, who is no longer with us.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Found
he
it.
returned to Uberwald several years ago.
Oh,
Huh.
I'm sorry. I thought he was dead.
Oh, he is. And alas, Carlotta is now part of my family, and I have a duty to protect her.
Why do you dislike her so much?
It is not something you should trouble yourself with.
It is not what you try to sacre bleu badu. It just counts. Well, we should be okay now, then. Okay, thank you for. Oh, bye.
Now let's get this straight.
Oh, we're in here.
We're looking for a troll named Therma.
As far as I know, yes, but she may be in here under the name Madame Lodestone.
Okay, then we can rule out the Fornix Sanguis Ceruleus.
What?
The Blue Blood Vault. We can probably eliminate the heroic decapitated war veterans vault and the thoroughbred pet vault. Do you know what relation this troll had to the Selaci family?
Does there have to be one?
She wouldn't be buried here if she wasn't.
Well, your guess is as good as mine. It took Carlotta a while to
No more
work it out,
FMVs.
but we eventually
Not
found
FMVs,
a
but
Madame
cutscene.
Lodestone in the Fornix Famulus, the servitor's vault. Guess she used to keep
Camera.
the floors
Like you
real
do.
clean or something.
Here we are. Madame Lodestone.
There's an inscription. Madame Lodestone, singer and retainer of Lord Robert
You can read that,
Selaci,
though.
taken from us when her house collapsed, returning her to the rubble. Not much of an epitaph. Still, it's more than I expect mine will say. I'll probably end up with whatever's written on the cement bag round my feet.
Scooby-Doo.
Carlotta?
That's
Carlotta?
Carlotta.
She disappeared without even a word. I couldn't work that woman out. Still, she'd found me the tomb, which left me trying to decide whether or not to tell Malachite.
Why not? Let's do that.
I tried to move
The slab's too heavy.
A heavy stone slab covered the tomb of Madame Lodestone, and presumably Therma's body was inside.
We would presume this.
I guess I could have taken a rubbing of the inscription if it wasn't for one thing. I didn't want to.
That's a good reason. I can get behind that. Great reason. Now we know it's here, though. So now I can officially tell Malachite that we have found the body of Therma. No, don't go back there. Try to find the exit if you can. Luton, let's see if you can find the exit. Let's see here, not this. This is a down arrow. We're looking for something else. I thought it would be here. Oh yeah, it is. Luton, you were standing in the way. Cameraman, I've lost interest in these two. I found a cool tomb for myself. Typical cameraman. Hello. Hello again, Brodan. You look like you have a nice face on you. So, hate to break it to you, Malachite, but found her for sure.
Hello? No, Well, I think I found Therma's body. It's in the Selaci Mausoleum.
Need to see body. Take Me there.
There.
Okay. Nice to see someone dealing with the grieving process at high speed. Cut straight to the acceptance. It saves a lot of time, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I don't know why I bother sometimes. Not as if he's listening to me. Maybe it'd help if I hit him with something, like maybe a really heavy building.
Need to see body.
Of course you do.
Oh, we're gonna go there? Okay.
Here's the tomb.
Fast and simple.
Need to see body.
Hey, it's going to be pretty ugly in there. I mean, she was crushed under a house. That'd mess up even a troll.
Need to see body.
Rocking chair. For the golem.
Malachite pushed the slab off the tomb like he was opening a jam jar.
Opening a jam jar.
Inside was some rubble that I assumed was Therma's body. Frankly, there wasn't much to go on. Trolls are rocks, and that's the whole story.
Not Therma. Keep looking.
Okay.
Are you crazy? How could you tell?
Not Therma. Keep looking.
I was beginning to wonder if Malachite was mad. If he was, I could at least make use of it. Okay, I've got no soul. I must be a heel. All right, I'll keep looking. But I've got a problem. There's this building I need to get into, but I can't do it. I need a grappling iron. A grappling iron like the one you have. Look, I need to borrow your grappling iron. Do you understand?
Give you hook.
Yes.
You find Therma.
That's the deal. I couldn't help but wonder what it meant if that rubble wasn't Therma. Had Sapphire lied to me? I wouldn't be surprised. Frankly, I was more surprised by people telling me the truth than telling lies. Lies flow like water, but the truth burns.
Yes.
That's not a bad line.
Not, it wasn't.
I better write that down.
You should. Maybe put it in the game as well.
Malachite gave me the grapple and left the mausoleum without another word.
Scooby-Doo, grapple the hook. Okay. Mr. Luton, you have now been accepted into the grappling hook place.
I examined the grapple closely. It looked as if it was welded out of metal strips.
Good.
It hadn't been easy getting the grappling iron from Malachite. Of course, even getting a meaningful sentence from Malachite was a challenge.
Yes. Take some of the rubble.
I examined the body closely, but all I could see of interest were the troll's diamond teeth glinting at me.
Isn't the diamond teeth worth something? Troll's teeth.
All my best instincts told me not to take the tooth, but I just ignored them.
Hehehe. Got the thingy.
The rubble was definitely the body of a troll. But according to
Not Therma's.
I examined...
Okay, but we did get the teeth. That's cool. Some diamond.
I fell on a rake.
Do you think his troll sounds like Golem?
Do you defeat Therma? I need pizza.
That sounds like me, typically. Like,
I need pizza. Badly. Pizza for the golem. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
By the way, another warning for tomorrow, chat. I got a call from the window dude. They'll be arriving tomorrow at one point in time. Yeah, they couldn't make it. They didn't know for sure when, but one point in time tomorrow they'll arrive to replace the window, which means no stream tomorrow morning. I might push it to the evening, but we might not have a long stream. So there might be like an evening stream, but a shorter one. So I'm sorry, but that had to happen eventually. I think I'm done here now. Got the grappling hook. There's nothing to latch onto here. It's actually good for you. Most likely a stream, but in the evening, I think. But in the morning, no. I'll probably make something up for you. Yes, tomorrow between 9 a.m. and a million years forward. Why that date, though? We got the grappling hook, wasn't that? We used to... I can't remember what we wanted a grappling hook for. Was that an initial meeting with the Malachite? Because I do not remember if we wanted that grappling hook. Comparing it to the cable company support, I see. Yeah. No, it was fine. To grapple a little bit. Got it. Why am I going back to the Cafe Ankh? Maybe we can go back to the boatyard. But are we done in the boats? Climb the boat again? You missed the end of Jack-O-Lantern 2 meeting. What happened after we interviewed the general? Interviewed the general? You mean when we went to the office first? They really interview somebody, but... Basically, at that point it kind of went really quickly, so... We just messed around with some phone calls and then we managed to get into the room because we got the officer that was before the colonel's door busy. But when we went in there, everything happened at once, the ending sequence. So I was talking to the chief. Then we proved that we were innocent, kind of. Maybe I shouldn't say this much. It's a different game if people haven't watched it. But anyways, it all happened in the chief's office. And it didn't take long from that. So we can go to the wharf. Or maybe we go back to the Pier 5 instead. Because we didn't do anything here. But... he's still there, though. So, sometimes the dudes just disappear. There's no wall here or something. Oh wait, the area back here didn't have anything, didn't it? So this might be a place we can use the grappling hook because we couldn't do anything here. But there's nothing like to target the walls with, though. Wait. Skylights? Oh, that doesn't make sense. Maybe we can attach it to this one.
The skylight sat on the roof, an inviting alternative entrance.
Alternative entrance? Okay, I didn't see this one the first time. That must be it then. What about this, huh? Yes! Whee! That was quick. Good job, Luton. Luton? It's quite dark up here, Luton. Can't see much.
The skylight was locked tight.
It's locked tight.
No!
Not anymore.
Yes.
Breaking into the warehouse was easier than I thought, but then I was a natural pessimist. Living in ankh-morpork did that to a man. What little light there was in the warehouse was coming through the skylight, and shadows played on the walls as I searched for something to help the case. I didn't know what I was looking for, but I was desperate enough that anything would do.
Anything would do. Crates.
I wasn't about to try carrying a... The warehouse was full of crates. I wasn't surprised. That's what the warehouse was for, after all. None of the crates seemed to be of much interest, though.
Got it. Oh. Matchbook. Now we talking.
It looked like a matchbook. Even my paranoid mind couldn't come up with a reason not to pick it up.
Squeep.
The torn matchbook had been found in the Pier 5 warehouse. There was something written on the back of the matchbook, but a corner of the matchbook had become ripped off somehow. I could make out the words Whalebone Lane, but it was clear that something was missing.
Whalebone Lane.
A beautiful, glittering
Beautiful!
diamond. I tried not to think that I had pulled it out of a dead troll's corpse. More importantly, I tried not to think about the fact that I stole it from the Salachi family mausoleum.
A matchbook is like Tinder. Right? That's what I think, anyway. It says crates here too, but I don't believe in the crates.
I wasn't...
Same thing? Yeah. I mean, we did pick up the matchbook. It might be the only thing, but why would this be the only thing? Kind of want more than that to happen. But it doesn't seem to be... I mean, the matchbook might be good enough. Can I enter back? Apparently. How did we get out again? Is there a ladder there? We're not allowed to see how he gets out. We have to believe in Luton. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we got our matchbook, which is interesting. Let's. Oh, we got to lead him out. Hold on, we got this. No. There you go. No. Okay, we got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. There. Yes, we got him. He's a bit unwieldy. Beauty was the name of a now decommissioned hairdresser salon here. Really? Beauty. I hate it. I do. Beauty. Found this matchbook.
What do you make of this?
That.
Nothing to do with them.
Oh.
Hey, bargain bin. Noir for a reason. Yeah, pretty dark, isn't it? You're right. And when you're right, you're right. We're gonna do gamer hunch pods.
Hello, Ulrich.
Hey, Subtle Life, good to see you. How you doing? This is the pose you see. I'm like sitting forward, leading with a gamepad. This is like the pro gamer pose. If you're a gamepad pro gamer. Who's the main character? Detective Luton. Luton. Hey, Nobby, what's going on, buddy? They do Scooby, but that did.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What do you make of this matchbook that I got?
What do you make of this? Give me a break, Luton. I don't... The torn... There was something written on the back of the matchbook. I could make out the words whale...
Whalebone Lane.
Up.
Wait, he said something.
I wasn't about to...
No, it's stolen, yeah.
How's work? Not so bad, Luton. I've been busy, though. Rushed off my feet. Yeah, I can tell.
Very busy. The PSX is the PlayStation 1. I never actually understood why it was called the PSX. Chat? Teach us. Was it because PS1 came out, which is like the small one? So that was PS1 and this became PSX, original, more original stuff? Even though the same hardware. Who would want that October Lane? We can go to Uberwald Mansion maybe. We can go back to Rodan? I don't know. It was originally named PlayStation X? Was it really? So that's stuck? It's interesting that that's stuck now. And not PS1.
Hello.
Very good, sir. Please...
Peacefully, yeah, too. Do I have to show him?
Is...
No, I don't need to show him that. The division's plan to market the new console under the alternative branding PSX following the negative feedback regarding PlayStation in focus group sites. I see.
Ah, Mr. Luton.
Few questions. I'm just gonna show you my, this, I guess.
What do you make of this?
I'm sorry.
Who does know about the matchbook? Lane. Something Lane. I don't know. Is Carlotta here? No. Look at the small butler. The smallest of butlers. Go back to my place. There's always something happening. This time it didn't happen. Nothing at my place now. Ah. What trouble. Talk to Malachite again. Parrot. Maybe they know about the matchbook. I'm lost about. There's a piece torn off. I know. That's supposed to be a clue to me? Dragon Smoke? They're not on stage anymore. Time to talk to the mannequin.
I'm back, so I can see. Do you know what this is? Looks like a matchbook to me. It says Whalebone Lane on the back.
Oh, look. It says it's back
really
there
got
too.
the hang of this reading business, haven't you?
Whalebone Lane.
What?
See that? Back
No
here.
more than 35.
It actually said on... Oh, God. Started lagging a bit, didn't it, Mankin? It says, if you see...
I'm back.
There.
So I can see.
Whalebone Lane. Sapphire Line?
Have you seen Sapphire? She's not here. She went off to see someone. Who? Who do I look like? A keeper?
Okay.
Do you know anything about Count von Uberwald?
Uberwald.
I know a lot of people. That doesn't mean I want to talk about them with you.
So, Sapphire, the singer, lied to us, apparently. And now we need to find who she's meeting. We talked about this before, I think. Yeah. Most likely. Stage. But yeah, it said Whalebone Lane in the back there, so.
Eat at Harga's house of...
Yeah. Eat at Harga's house. Harga's house. Go to Rodan. Rodige. I get they would meet at the Ankh, Cafe Ankh, but I'll talk to Malachi for a second. You know, check what's what. If he's still there. No, he's not. Malachite, are you meeting her? Meeting? Interesting development.
Hello.
Do you remember me, Rodan? You don't remember yourself, so I don't know.
Do you know anything about Count von Uberwald?
Yeah. Where do I know that name from?
It wasn't hard to lose patience with Rodan. Every day probably took him by complete surprise.
Yes, indeed. Gonna check with the Sapphire Line thing. That is part of the case. Case of the Therma case, I guess. Sapphire has a different case now. Interesting.
I'm trying to find out why a troll named Sapphire would lie to me. Any thoughts?
I really don't...
No. Okay, not him. Could ask Nubby. Could ask many people, I guess. Cafe Ankh. A bit of battle. That's from before, sorry. I read slowly. Oh, I can double click it, yeah. I guess I did that earlier as well. Or maybe a single click. Just have to wait a little bit. He wouldn't know anything about that. I don't talk to the pianists. There's no one else here. Well, it doesn't seem like she's the one to talk to about this, but I'll check it anyway. Quick inventory.
I'm trying to find out why a troll... Any thought?
I'm so...
No.
What do you...
I'm sorry, Luther.
Don't know what that is. Could have flashed a tooth around either. What about the captain? He wants a stolen goods tooth, doesn't he? Don't know what we need him for now, but... You can check it out. He's all about that money.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hey, look at this.
I wasn't about to flash the...
Nope. Not like that.
The torn... What do you...
Nope. Who would she be meeting? And where could she be? I wouldn't know. Do squee do bad we do. Wharf. Mausoleum Uberwall Mansion. We can talk about Sapphire with Nobby. It's something. Hello. Sorry.
I'm trying to find out why a troll named Sapphire would lie to me. Any thoughts?
Can't help you with...
Can't help me with that, Squire. Sure you can't. Then who can? This doesn't seem right either. Who am I asking this about?
I'm trying to...
No.
If it wasn't...
Okay. Who else could we ask about this Sapphire thing? Carlotta, but she's not... I couldn't find her. Doesn't lead to many other people, does it? Because Malachi isn't there anymore either. Go back to the wharf and see if there's people there. We know that the Whalebone Lane was like behind the Octarine Parrot or something. Didn't matter though. Oh, my entire inventory? That's true, I do have a... I scroll up and down now. But... is there anything that I'm missing from the top here? I have the purse, but...
My purse might not...
No.
The scrap of cardboard...
6 or 9 here. Capping iron use. Yeah, it doesn't really tell me more to do that. Or maybe you think that the 6 or 9 that is tied to the matchbook, but why? There's just one, the 6 or 9. If that clues me in on anything weird, that would be interesting. Oh, wait, does it say specific anything about Boulevard Lane? Why would a 6 or 9 help me?
There was something... I could make out the words...
Oh, we're going to 6 or 9 Whale Lane, is that it? Is that it? So we can combine stuff in here? No.
I didn't... The... On close...
It makes sense that it could be good together, but just a 6 or 9 would be pretty easy though, but I can't combine them. Unless there's not a button for it, I don't know. Yeah, point clicks on consoles is a different time indeed. Do.
The torn matchbook fitted precisely to...
No, wait, here it is. Yeah. So it was that. And just a 6 or 9. So I guess we're going to Whalebone Lane number 6 or 9. So that was the clue. Okay. I didn't put those two together. I thought that 6 or 9 would be something else. And I realized the Whalebone Lane is probably... lane would be like a street in England, though. It didn't appear on the map, but I did change an inventory item. I'll go to the Octarine Park because that was in Whalebone Lane, I think. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is Whalebone Lane 9 or 6, whatever it was. Let's see what it says now.
The reconstructed
9, the Whalebone Lane. Okay.
I suppose I could tear it.
Mankin.
Do you know what this is? It's a map. Any reason it might have the address of the parrot written on the back?
Okay, it's number 9.
None that has anything to do with me. I knew he was hiding something. The question was, how could I get it out of him? I'm against unnecessary violence. Besides, these skinny types can be tougher than they look.
Okay, so he's hiding something. But we don't know what it is.
So...
Lies! That's
so you
a start.
don't know Mundy? I've already told you that I don't. And this matchbook means nothing to you. Do you practice to become this irritated? Well, I'm confused.
Someone bring Jenks in.
You see, this is Mundy's handwriting on the matchbook, and this is your address he wrote. Shall I tell you what I think? I don't think I have that much choice.
Jenks!
I think Mundy is here, but he told you not to tell anyone that he's here. You're just making it up as you go along. Well, I could always go and fetch the watch. I heard they were looking for Mundy too, and if he's not here, you wouldn't have to worry about being charged with hiding a known fugitive. They can get so impatient. Mundy's not a fugitive. How would you know? You little... All right, you win. He's upstairs. But don't tell him I told you. I wouldn't dream of ruining your reputation in high society.
High society. Don't tell him I told you, but you're the only one who knows that I'm upstairs, so... Dude did. Boo!
I'd gone to a lot of trouble to find Mundy, and now the goal was in reach. It seemed like an anticlimax. I couldn't quite see what Mundy was doing when I entered his room, and seconds later I couldn't see nothing at all. The last thing I saw as I passed out of consciousness was the floor rushing up to meet me.
How nice of them to meet you that fast. No. I'm wrongfully accused. Act 2? We are reached Act 2.
By the time I came around, the watch had arrived.
Another one of these.
I must have been unconscious for hours.
Game to game.
Maybe days. I thought no one could feel as bad as I did, until I saw Mundy. His feet were bound and his eyes had been gouged out. Either he died of massive blood loss, or he'd spilt an awful lot of red wine. It wasn't going to be a good day, I decided.
Going somewhere, Luton? You don't leave until we've finished with you.
You know where my office is. If you want an interview, you can find me there.
I consider you to be the prime suspect in this investigation.
You've got to be kidding.
I've never been more serious.
Jack Colland all over again.
Never? What do you want with me? I was unconscious throughout the whole incident.
We only have your word for that. You could have killed Mundy and then knocked yourself unconscious.
With what? Your wedding.
Oh.
You're pretty serious then. What?
Yes, Nobby. Now shut up.
Will you explain what you think I did?
You came in, mutilated Monday, and then knocked yourself unconscious.
Is that all? There's your promotion, too. You were really serious then.
Nobby, you've made your point, thank you. Shut up.
How did I knock
Ammonia.
myself unconscious?
I don't know yet. But you're not a complete fool, Luton. You'd have found a way.
Do you have any evidence against me, or is this just part of your ongoing campaign of victimization? Just, you're always kind of serious.
You were present at the time of the murder. Your rope was used in the murder.
My rope? The murderer steals from me, and suddenly I'm guilty of murder? It's not a bad thing. I mean, you're the commander of the watch, and that's a serious job.
Then there's the victim's message.
It's still going on.
Azil? How does that incriminate me?
It ends in L-E. He could have been trying to write Luton. He could have died before he could finish.
He could have been trying to write Lemon. And what is Azzy supposed to mean? I was only trying to help.
For all we know, Azzy might mean it was in Mundy's own language.
For all we know,
drawing conclusions.
Azil might mean, help, someone has gouged my eyes out. You're just guessing. There must be other suspects.
The landlord says no one went upstairs after you.
It could be the landlord for all you know.
Mankin? He's not the type. Anyway, he reported the incident to us.
Listen, you've got nothing on me, and unless you're going to arrest me, I'm going to leave.
I'm keeping an eye on you, Luton. Consider yourself a suspect for all the counterweight killings. If you're in any way involved, I'll find out. Don't leave town, Luton.
He's really got it in for me, hasn't he?
I bet so.
He's not a bad
Hey,
person,
Kim.
Luton. He's just a bit... psychotic? Obsessed? Judgmental? I was going to say overworked, but I've changed my mind. What's this about counterweight killings? Well, and this is in the strictest confidence. I won't tell anyone who doesn't talk to me. The murders have all been a bit, well, odd, redualistic. What? They are involved with a revival of philosophical principles concerning the division of reality into two independent forces, mind and matter? No. Redualistic. Like what cults do. Reduals.
He did philosophy on us.
Ritualistic. I see. Like someone was trying to make a point. Yeah. One of the patrician's clerks was killed the other day.
Writing is
Very
incredible.
suspicious. Why the counterweight killings?
I'll catch him in chat soon.
Better not discuss that.
I'm
Gotta go. See you later, Luton. A lot later will do.
I guess I'm still free to go. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up here. No, wait. Yes. Ammonia, you asked if there will be spooky games. There will. There will even be something on Friday. Spooky on this Friday. I will also do more spookums, but later in October. Maybe from the half of it will be more of a spookums time. So yes, you love Discworld. It's great. The writing is awesome. I should read the books, and then I realized that I don't read a lot of books. I probably wouldn't do it anyway, but I would want to. Nobby is cool. How you doing at the gym, Kim? Between the sets, checking out Golem doing his sweaty gaming. We can both sweat. Hey, Duncan! Look at that!
Subscriber!
Look at that! Yummy subs! Sub-October, November, ever remember. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Duncan. That's cool. Netscape Navigator, Cyberguys, Vitruvial, Bloody Roar, and Exenhun. Are you doing leg day? Shit. That sucks. Because you can't walk afterwards. Good on you, Kim. Monday's corpse. Let's save the video game. Let me also do a save state, because you can never trust corrupting save data.
Doobie 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 doobie.
Yes. And there will be a Supukums later on. Going well, didn't want to hear music anymore, so I figured I'd listen to Golem for a bit. Yes, I will be your encouragement. Okay, so just tell me when you're going to start the set. I'll do the counting. Okay. Get ready.
There was nothing on Mundy's body worth taking.
Okay, 1. 2. Keep it go. 3. That's too fast. 4. 5. Too fast. Skip. 6. Oh, Skip. No, she's ran out the window.
There was nothing on Mundy's body. Mundy's corpse wasn't very attractive. I wasn't looking forward to telling Carlotta how Mundy died.
Okay, the wall, the message in blood. This is like Sherlock Holmes stuff.
If I had an iconograph, I could have taken a picture of the message. But I didn't have one. And even if I did, there didn't seem much point. I didn't want to become too reliant on technology.
You're alone there.
Someone, either the killer
Study in
or
Scarlet.
Mundy, had written Azil on the wall in blood. Mundy's blood, presumably. I had no idea what it meant.
Backwards, it means Eliza. And Elizabeth was from Jack Orlando. So that means our new date in Jack Orlando is the killer. It's all connected, you see, chat. It's all connected. So we did get enough. We did get information about this, so that's good. No, escape, please. So, Mr. Luton, we got not any loot, but oh, this is what we have now. Okay, they just shrunk our inventory a bit. The notebook now says Azil. Eliza seems more normal, because if they're doing the Scarlet, they're writing backwards or whatever.
Whoever they were. On the wall, I didn't know. It seemed to be a cheap copy of Spinner's Rain, Cream, and Speed. I could tell it was art, because I couldn't make out what it was supposed to be.
Yes! Yes! That's true. You.
It seemed I could tell it was art, because I couldn't make out what it was supposed to be.
I agree. That is so true. Remove it. Remove the thing. There. Okay, anything else in there? A bed?
It hardly seemed worth searching the bed. The watch had already searched it, and frankly, it was a pretty nasty bed.
It was a nasty bed. It's a nasty bed.
The bed looked neither comfortable nor inviting.
That's where you get nasty, Luton. Buck nasty. Money's boots. Hey, Zark Zero.
Nothing. There should have been something in the boots, only there wasn't. I was pretty sure that the watch didn't search them, and that didn't leave many options.
Amnesia only 2010. Old.
Mundy's... It was bad enough that he stole my rope without implicating me in a gruesome murder at the same time.
So why would the boots be there? Take the boots.
Nothing. There should have been...
Take the boots. Why would they be there?
Nothing. I was...
2010 was a year ago, I think, yeah. Hopefully. Everything has escaped me this recent year. Hey, Mankin, why did you kill me? I mean him.
How does it feel to be a suspect, Mankin?
What?
You're an obvious choice of suspect because you called the watch. You were the first on the scene. Round here, that means it's practically a closed case. I don't see why. You were there when I got there. I was unconscious. Well, I heard a commotion. That's what made me check it out in the first place. Maybe Mundy managed to knock you out before he died. While he was tied and blind.
It's 2018, Kim.
Perhaps he said a particularly
2 years ago.
offensive word
It's
and I
2020 now.
fainted. Well, I happen to know that the Watch consider you a suspect. Well, don't forget that I know something that they don't. That you're a liar and you can't be trusted. Just because you can't trust me doesn't mean no one can trust me.
True.
Does the word Azil mean anything to you? Leave me alone, Luton.
No.
So why did you kill Mundy? What? I didn't lay a finger on him. You gotta be crazy. Do you have any idea how bad all this is for business?
Yes.
Why would I cause all this? I'd have to be crazy. Vimes told me that you're a suspect. Yeah. Of course I'm a suspect. I'm half elf. We're always a suspect.
Wow, that's tough.
No one trusts us.
I wouldn't want to be you in that case. Sounds a bit annoying, doesn't it? We still have the issue of Sapphire. Let's go talk to Nobby. Try to explain ourselves. Nobby, I didn't kill anybody.
There was something about the way the other members of the Watch looked at me that let me know that no matter how innocent I was still stained with suspicion. Still, I'll take the stains of suspicion over the tarnish of guilt. Suspicion was easier to wash out.
Det blir bara mig som snackar norsk. Fordi han kan ikke gjøre noe.
Sometimes I think I'd just give up and crawl inside a whiskey bottle. Except that you can only do that if you are less than 1 inch high.
Ikke ødelagt svensk. Det er nok du som snakker litt ødelagt svensk. Jeg hørte du snakke svensk på din greie. Finsk, ja. Og så kommer du hit med svensk tullete. Du har fått deg noen smultringer, ja. Noen smultringer, det er godt. Ja, jeg sa noe om norsk og svensk, og norsk er selvfølgelig mer innenfor. Vi har bedre fjord, vi har mer fine ting å se på. Hyggeligere folk, altså. Ja, det synes jeg.
Doesn't look like I'm too welcome around here. Of course, I haven't been welcome here since I got kicked off the force, but at least then they just thought I was corrupt. Now they think I'm a murderer. Nah, Luton, you've got it all wrong. They don't think you're a murderer. They think... that my personal hygiene is appalling? No. That I have the Clutchian plague? No. Face it, they think I'm a murderer. You know, give me a minute, I'll think of something. Nobby, you've never thought of something printable in your entire life. Why should you start now?
Pour the water on the coffee? Oh yeah, the pour over. Or do you just pour under the coffee? That's what I do too. That's fine. You do pour it as a filter. You pour the water over the coffee. Beans. The filtered coffee beans. I do a pour over. That's what I do every morning. It takes a little bit extra time. And patience.
Does the word Azil mean anything to you?
Murderer?
No.
What about...
Am I still
suspect?
Afraid so.
Afraid so. Good. Good chat. Did we talk to him about Sapphire? Oh.
Tell me more about these counterweight killings.
Counterweight killings.
I'm not really sure I should, Luke.
Gonna do the last few sets. See you later, Kim. Remember to count.
Come on, Nobby. You can trust me. Well... Look, Luton, I can't tell you. Why not?
Shouldn't I know?
No!
It's not to be discussed with anyone who's not part of the case.
Ah, I see. Well, that makes sense. Obviously, you wouldn't want people not involved with the case learning about it.
Exactly.
And I'm the prime suspect in that case, right?
Well, you're the prime suspect in the Mundy case.
Oh.
But the prime suspect in the counterweight killings is that foreign spy who's been killing all the prominent people. Like that bloke up at Unseen University and that fellow in the Patrician's Palace.
Right. Well, I won't ask any more questions then. Seeing as how I shouldn't.
Yes.
Thank you, Luton. I appreciate it.
Good stuff. What about the murder then?
Am I?
All right. Let's go to my office, because that always tends to be a good idea. No. Not today. Where would we go? Azaline, Azil, Azul, Azazabaz. Maybe she would know. She knows languages. Ela. Azila. Elizela? Name. Same name. It isn't. So let's do some shout outs in chat for the people that's been here for a little bit. Shout out Ammonia. That's nice, the new shout out came out. You can go and give them a follow. A Finnish weird person that streams video games. Ooh. Indeed. Wait, Ela's not there. But she was going to be what I would want to talk to. I just do this to show up on your activity feeds. Can I interrupt him now?
I decided not to
Captain's also gone. All Finns are weird. Right, Zarf? Totally agree. Totally agree. Another one, Kim Knibble. Only one active at a time. Please wait a minute. I did. I counted. Now it doesn't work. That's a minute. I don't trust my... Oh, Jesus Christ. Have mercy. Okay, whatever. It doesn't work. That's fine. Shout out to Kim. When possible. Okay, so the captain and her is away. Let's go to the wharf and see if the ship is still there. It is. He's there, Scoplet, and now he's back. But why would they be suspicious? What the hell? How did I go here that fast? Thank you for the shout out to Kim. It's nice. You just do a / shoutouts and then you type the name and then they get information on the activity feed that you've been shouted out to this many people. So you can make a noise. I don't know. There's something weird to know where to go next. The leads are so obtuse. We just have to talk to everybody, I feel.
Cigarette? Yes, I know.
Yes, I know. I mean, we can go talk to the Count. We recently visited him, so it seems that he might want to intervene in our whatevers.
I see Sir has returned.
I have. My drippy clothing.
Sir has.
Who would Sir like to see?
Well, it's fine not to queue them, because the idea is to make it on occasion. Queuing the shoutouts, to me, sounds dumb. They don't need to implement that. And you could just queue up shoutouts every time, whatever. No. I want to see Carlotta. Now I can ask him, actually.
Is Carlotta home?
Alas, no. What a shame that Sir's trip has been wasted. Perhaps Sir would like to...
No.
Tell her I called by.
Why, my loins stir at the very thought of serving you in this way, sir.
Thank you.
Is the Count receiving guests?
No. But he will see you.
Hey, did you murder somebody?
Luton. I was
309?
hoping you would drop by.
Did you?
You don't sound so good, Count.
I am not the man I used to be, that is certain. Past my prime, you might say. Yes, past my prime.
I could come back later if you want.
No.
No.
No, there is no guarantee that I will be getting any
Might
better.
be good to feel that cold hard
If
steel
anything,
pressed against my thigh once
I
again.
might be worse.
Your health?
We are both men of the world, Mr. Luton. I will not mince words with you. I am dying. I might last another year or so, or I might not last the week. And to think I thought ankh-morpork would be good for my health.
Not too many people would believe you, certainly.
Let us dispense with the pleasantries and get straight to business. Yes? Yes, straight to business.
Straight to business. Then let's talk about business.
Do you know anything about the counterweight killings?
Mr. Luton,
Okay. The murder. Mr. Luton, Mr. Luton, Mr. Luton.
I was...
I'm gonna flash the stolen merch. Mr. Luton, Mr. Luton, Mr. Luton. Mr. Jar Jar Binks. More murders.
I'm trying to find out why a troll
You
named
said it.
Sapphire would
You
lie
said
to
go
me.
boom boom bang bang.
Any thoughts?
Or something.
please do.
Don't waste my time, he says. I don't know what you care about. I was going to accuse you. Oh, the Azil thing. Where's the Azil thing? Contacts and no, where's the thing? That's in the Monday case? Yeah.
Does the word Azil mean anything to you?
Yes!
Yes, I remember Azil. Azil. The mad
Ooh, Luton
Ascari
after noir
of the
films,
great
1940s.
Neth.
Cool.
He rose to power before even the light dams of Sorka were completed. I remember he used to punish his detractors by burying them upside down in the sand. Do you know, I think he honestly believed they might grow into trees. He was quite mad, you know. Quite mad.
How long ago was this?
With this?
I don't
Text
know.
was wrong.
A couple of 100 years ago, at least.
You seem to remember it like yesterday.
I am
Scarecrow?
an old man. My memory plays tricks.
Mundy's murder.
Do you know anything about the murder of a man named Mundy?
Mr. Luke.
He knows Azil. And quickly, what was that again about? Of the great nephew, Cafe.
Even the light
Yes, it's quite mad, quite mad. 100 years ago. Okay, okay. Okay, but that's it though. That's it for you, but thank you for telling me about Azil. Can we use this information somewhere? Belted.
The painting bore
a strike. Strike 3.
I see.
So it has. Can we see Carlotta now? No. Would we talk to him about anything? He's kind of boring, isn't he? Mundy case. Azil. No. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We can talk to him about Count.
What can you tell me about the Count?
I regret to inform, sir, that the Count's health has been in gradual decline and that he will probably not live to see the new year.
That's 5 months away.
Sir's grasp of mathematics dazzles me, sir.
I am very
What's the problem?
Merely that, unlike sir, I have not been blessed with a truly dizzying intellect.
No, but him.
With the Count, I mean.
The Count's health has been failing for some years now, but I believe he has never been so bad as since the loss of his one companion.
His companion? Who's that?
I fear that my idle tongue has already revealed too much of the Count's private affairs, and I would ask that Sir respect the Count's privacy, lest I be forced to provide Sir with a thick ear.
Give me all that thick earness. Give me that thick ear. I'm all about that thick air business.
So what do you make of Carlotta, then?
Sir?
Carlotta. Carlotta von Uberwald. She does live here, doesn't she?
Indeed, sir.
Thick.
Sir is as dogged in his pursuit of the truth as he is determined to warp the incalculably valuable hardwood floor by his persistent dripping.
You're not going to give up on this hardwood floor thing, are you?
As ever, sir is both astute and incredibly stubborn.
What about Carlotta?
She is also quite astute and most definitely stubborn.
What do you think about her, then?
I am not paid to form opinions, sir. Merely to perform menial actions such as guarding the hardwood floor. A task I am, alas, failing in at the current time.
Will you shut up about the hardwood floor?
As Sir wishes. I will no longer mention how Sir is irrevocably damaging timber felled by the hand of the 77th Earl of Ankh. Boards that have lain here for longer than Sir has been alive, and that were first laid before Sir's father was even a glint in the eye of his grandfather, whomsoever that may have been.
Dick. Dick.
Is the...
I received news about that you have a certain person. Can I... Missing companion.
Your interest in the Mundy case wouldn't have something to do with your missing companion, would it?
Why, Mr. Luton, I'm impressed. You actually do have some detective skills.
What's the deal?
He was my friend. Perhaps my last friend. He was a dwarf of simple tastes, and when I was younger, he drove my carriage for me. These days, given that I am confined to the conservatory, I have no need for a driver.
Dwarf.
But I kept raking on the payroll so that I should have someone to talk to.
When did he go missing?
3 days ago. He took the carriage out that night and has not been seen since.
And you thought Carlotta might have employed me to look for him?
I was hoping, yes.
You could always employ me to find him.
Wouldn't that be a conflict of interests?
I don't see why. Anyway, there isn't a conflict of interest that I know about that couldn't be solved with a generous cash settlement.
Be assured that if you can find Reagan, I can offer you substantial recompense.
Then I'll see what I can do.
How do you recompense?
The Count gave me an iconograph of Reagan to help my investigations.
It's French.
My mind was already racing. 3 days ago, the Milka arrives. 3 days ago, Reagan disappears. Now, I believe in coincidences. Coincidences happen every day. But I don't trust coincidences. Something deeper was going on here, and I was going to find out what. Because I can't stand a secret, and because I have a burning need to find the truth. But mostly, because there was a wad of money in it for me if I found out.
Reagan. Ronald Reagan. We have to go deeper. We have to go deeper. Skididid. Baskididid. Dolanat. Scoobadidid. Cash. Missoula, Mazurka. Missoula, Mazurka, Kaken. No, he's been deteriorating in general. Do did. This is the time I say no more today. It's been over 8 hours now. Cups. So I was going to say that tomorrow is going to be Spell Force and stuff. No! But unfortunately, we've caught a snag. We've caught a bit of a snag tomorrow. Because now the window guy said he'll be replacing it sometime tomorrow. So that means the evening is probably open. So I would inform you on the Discord and stuff. So if you haven't already joined the Discord, don't have a window. Unexpected window operations. I will inform you what happens tomorrow. And we'll see. So possibly 4 hours in the evening maybe. But no promises because I need to redo all the setup here. Because as I said, the window is in the back of this computer. Window surgery, yes. Have a good day, everybody, though. Thank you. If you haven't already followed the stream, you could do that if you want to. If you don't want to, you could follow somebody else. Like somebody we're gonna raid soon, whoever that will be. Thank you, Sonovel. Hey, thank you. You did it. Asher, thank you for being here. Dragon Smoke, G-Flam, Spider, Cookie Eaters, Normal, Sonovel, Death Zombie, Rooks, Sayeth, Ammonia came earlier.
Yes!
Yes, indeed. 09. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. My mods and my lazy, lovely lurkers. I do love you. There was one recent Twitter post which I hated, saying that somebody was against lurkers, banning non-participating people. I have one word for them. Fuck them. We're all about lurkers here. They are the backbone of all the channels, so. We love the lurkers, and you will never need to be active. Damn right. Yes. Damn right. So, did you see the other links yet? Did I smash my other links? Hey, people, what you can do if you don't want to check out the new stream thing, you can also do something else. Me and Spider just released a new video on Stealthy Cookies yesterday. Okay? And I will give you that link now. Playing Sims 2. Here, thank you so much for the follow. This link, go there. and watch that video if you want to. That's the new vid, indeed. Subscribe to that channel. Unique content only we make over there. Never on Twitch unless we do a collab stream. Happens. Unfortunately, I'm pressured to do such. Contractually obliged to. Anyway, that's it for me. Too many videos, too many do that's. Too many videos, too many that's, too many chat socials.
Hey, look at these.
That's it for me. I'm not gonna be right back. This is the wrong screen. This is it. Good stuff. Let's listen to a perfect noir music. This is the noir music. And I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Thanks, James, for being here. Good song. Good luck disassembling, reassembling your setup. Thank you. I'll try to do it tomorrow, but I'll plan it today. Yeah. See you later, Catnip. We end the way we know best. Where do we go? Who's hanging out? Do 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 dee do dee do dee. I don't know.